So let's talk about the stats for September 2025. As one may have noticed, the listings has gone up quite a bit after the rate announcement back in September. So there has been a rate announcement drop for interest rates at 0.25%. So with that being said, there has been more activity for both sides, but we're still looking at buyers being very cautious and still wanting to look for the ideal best place. A lot more options because there's more listings. So buyers again are taking their time to really see what's out there. And I think there is still a discrepancy between the differences and expectations of where sellers looking to price their home and what buyers are willing to buy. With the rate drop, sellers are feeling more confident, but whether that's going to give them the price they're looking for in hopes of it being higher, it still has yet to be determined. At the moment, it's always best to price your home as sharp as possible to ensure that you want a very quick, smooth sale. If not, you'll probably be looking at your home being listed on the market for a fairly long time. Especially certain pockets of neighborhoods are still highly saturated that has pushed prices to still stay slightly the same or below, being as competitive as possible. And so we're still looking at stabilization, but there has been some rumors, in particular thinking the fact that we have reached to the bottom part, our I wouldn't say apex, but the bottom of the lowest point of real estate, and all what we can see is some uptick heading up in regards about sales and transactions. Whether that's true, that is hard to determine, but what I believe and maybe see whether I'm right in prediction is that we have two more rate announcements for the remainder of this year, and the last most current one will be end of October, and the next one for the end of the year will be in December. Now, if I were in regards about looking at curbing inflation, looking at the economy, I most likely wouldn't be expecting any rate announcement or rate drop in regards for October, end of October, but most likely see a possible rate announcement in December if that's possible. So let's see whether my prediction is going to be correct. I do believe that we still have some ways to go until our market has stabilized. I have thought maybe we'll see, as I mentioned before, in early of this year in regards to what I've thought and predicted. Again, this is just all based on judgment and experiences that we'll probably see a better kind of activity flow more likely in second month of 2026, early, spring of 2026, and maybe in the latter half where we see a more stabilized or even more where the influx of demand is higher than the inventory. So we'll keep watching, we'll keep our eyes on the ball and see how well we do for the next October month. So this has been a wonderful, nice little eye kind of insight, and I'm going to end it for today, and we'll see what happens for October. See you soon. Bye.